Welcome students, welcome to my next part of my video, the second part of my video, heritage management. We have seen the sources of history, oral sources, written sources, and material sources and their conservations and preservations. We have also seen various museums, libraries, and how these museums and libraries have conserved and preserved the historical heritage. We will see now what are the necessary training required to preserve the written sources. We have seen that in the earlier part. We have also seen what are the knowledge you require to read the inscriptions, the coins. We have seen the material sources which are available to us and how we need to preserve these material sources by classifying the fossils of plants and animals and preparing indexes, exhibiting selected fossils or their replica. Now here there are some of the famous museums. Louvre Museum in Paris, British Museum in London, National Museum of Natural History, museums in India. We spoke about Asiatic Society of Bengal in Kolkata, which is also called as Indian Museum. Second museum was a government museum established in Chennai. Some of the well-known universities offer degree in museology. National Museum Delhi, Kolkata University, Kolkata. We also spoke about Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Vastu Sangrahalaya, and it was said that in 1905 foundation was laid for this museum. It was decided as Prince of Wales Museum of Western India. In 1998 it was renamed as Chhatrapati Shivaji Vastu Sangrahalaya in 1998. It was built in Indo-Gothic style. We spoke about encyclopedia. We saw the benefits of encyclopedia, how a person who is involved in research are motivated to read extensively and to get existing knowledge and to do research, and how accuracy can be seen in encyclopedia, meticulousness, objectivity. We also saw how the encyclopedia is arranged, and at last we saw the types of encyclopedia. Dictionaries. Now when I speak of dictionaries, my dear students, dictionaries are arranged the words in a language in a certain order. It gives the word meaning, synonyms, and there are different types of dictionaries. Comprehensive dictionary, dictionaries which include only certain type of words. Dictionaries of terminology deals with term peculiar to the branch of knowledge, etymological dictionaries, thesaurus, dictionaries of idioms and proverbs. Comprehensive encyclopedia or Vishwakosh. There are two types of Vishwakosh. It includes all subject under the sun. The best example is Encyclopedia Britannica, Maharashtra Gyankosh, Marathi Vishwakosh. It includes information of one chosen subject. For example, Bharatiya Samskriti Kosh, Vyayam Gyan Kosh. Kosh Sadrushya. It is similar to encyclopedia, which comprises scholarly articles, provide information of all possible aspects of one more predetermined subject. For example, Maharashtra Jeevan, Volume 1 and 2, Shahar Pune, Volume 1 and 2, Yearbook Manorama, Times of India. Indexes. Indexes usually occur at the end of the book. There are few indexes published separately. Indexes are the alphabetic list of individual subjects, places, keywords, references, books. For example, the index of Marathi periodicals prepared by S.G. Date. Indexes are helpful in finding required information and making information a book easily available. Encyclopedia and history. Encyclopedia and history are academic exercises put stress on objectivity. Encyclopedia publishes in various countries in various language may differ in approach because of different priorities. Their structure influenced by national policies, ethical values and ideals. Encyclopedia can be medium of strengthening national identity. For example, Bharatiya Samskriti Kosh, Mahadev Shastri Joshi, edited by Mahadev Shastri Joshi, making knowledge in all spheres of life. Everybody can be in one major drives behind the creation of encyclopedias. An inspiration to gain spread knowledge, motivate either other individual or a group of people to create encyclopedias. Hence, encyclopedias are looked upon outstanding achievement of society. It is a manifestation of collective intellect and the creativity of a society. Do you know? You know, the following are the early encyclopedias. Natural History, which was the first encyclopedia. Encyclopedia by French philosopher on 18th century CE. Encyclopedia Britannica. This encyclopedia was first published in 1767. This is supposed to be the important milestones in making of encyclopedia. Do you know? This is the ancient tradition of dictionaries like Nikhandu, Sabdakosh, the encyclopedia works of Mahanubhav sect, Raj Vyavhar Kosh, prepared during the time of Shivaji Maharaj, which is an important book of the medieval period. Encyclopedia related to history subject. Now, as we all know, whether you are a teacher, whether you are a student, you require encyclopedia. Now there are encyclopedias which are related to history. 23 volumes of Maharashtra Gyankosh, edited by Sridhar Venkatesh Ketkar, are available. Bharat Varshiya Charitrakosh, who is important encyclopedia. Siddheshwar Shastri established committee which was known as Bharatiya Varsh Chitrakosh Mandal for publishing this encyclopedia. So these are the various encyclopedias which are available to related to history. Do you know some of the special encyclopedias? संगीत शास्त्रकार व कलावंत याच इतिहास लक्ष्मण दातारे जोशी, क्रांतिकाराचा चरित्रकोश SRA दाते. It contains biography of illustration of 250 revolutionaries, Indian revolutionaries. स्वातंत्र्य सैनिक चरित्रकोश NR Pathak. It contains biographies of those who suffered corporal punishment, imprisonment, and those who devoted their life for independent movement. Now, Stalkosh, it is related to geographic information for historical studies. Stanpoti is an encyclopedia which is composed by Muni Vyas and Mahanubhav sect. It describes about the places visited by Chandrakar Swami, founder of Mahanubhav sect. It gives linking about Maharashtra in those days. It also gives detail about time, place, ground of the events described in Leela Charitra. Hence, it is a very good source writing about the life of Chandrakar Swami. Or not Chandrakar, Chakradhar Swami. प्राचीन भारतीय स्थलकोश Siddheshwar Shastri. Chitra compiled of encyclopedia books. It provides information mentioned in Vedic literature, Kautalya, Arthashastra, Panani, grammar, Valmiki, Ramayana, Mahabharata, Puranas, medieval Sanskrit literature and Shabdakosh, and also in Jain and Buddhist literature, in Greek and Chinese Persian literature. We find this Prachina Bharatiya Stalkosh. These are the examples. Vishwakosh. Now, my dear students, when I speak of Vishwakosh, I would like to mention our Chief Minister, Maharashtra Chief Minister Honorable Shri Yashwantrao Chavan, who initiated Marathi Vishwakosh through Maharashtra Rajya Sahitya Samskriti Mandal with a view to enhance the spirit of Marathi language and literature. The work started under the guidance of Lakshmi Shastri Joshi. It contains knowledge about all possible subjects in the world, and it contains very important entries about history. Bharatiya Samskriti Kosh, 10 volumes of Bharatiya Samskriti Kosh was edited and published by Mahadev Shastri Joshi. These volume contains about Indian history, geography, various ethnics and lingual groups, local history of those groups, their festivals and other cultural aspects. Samdanya Kosh. There is encyclopedia text explaining terminologies. For instances, for example, colonialism, globalization of history. Such texts are useful for teachers of history. School, college, universities, teachers of history can find ample opportunity in the field of publication of encyclopedia. Encyclopedia, thus I would like to conclude. Encyclopedia of all types require expert in history. Every subject has development in history. If you see, history can be correlated with every subject. Scholars of history can contribute significantly to the encyclopedia of various types. Thank you, my dear students, for your patient hearing.